Today I'm here to see John at Sspc Gym. It's in Sheffield Atticliffe. It's a unique powerlifting gym. It's really like more of a community-based gym where the sole mission is to really give back and help younger strength athletes around the area. I think the amazing thing about John is he's just got a giving mindset. Obviously, he's spent time consulting with Guided Growth about how he can grow his business, but he's not really bothered about the money side of it, which is quite unique. And I'm starting to get into the concept with him that if he actually builds a bigger business, it allows him to give back more. Because the goal is to give, so therefore if he can build a business and it is in profit, it allows him to build a facility that can give back more. And that change of mindset has been a key piece working with John. I'm here with John today in Sheffield Sspc Gym. John is a good friend of mine and he was a member of my gym 10 years ago, and now 10 years later I've come to his gym that he set up in Atticliffe, Sheffield.
Yeah.
He wants to tell us about his mission statement, who he's trying to help, who this gym is for, and he's going to tell us all about it today.
Yeah, this is Sspc, which is Sheffield Sports Performance Centre. I opened my first unit 2 years ago now. It was 600 square foot. We're in there for a year and 3/4, built up a good client base, and now have upsized to 1,600 square foot. This is the home of Sheffield powerlifting. But on top of that, this is a great place to supplement any sport you do. So we've got footballers here, we've got climbers, I've got fighters, cyclists, everything. If you want to be good at your sport, you need that baseline of strength, and there's no better place to do it than here.
What kind of support do they get from you? So, you know, if someone joins this gym, it's like very tailored support to that person.
Yeah, it's fairly unique in that sense. It's 24-hour access for a start. Once you're a member, you've got private cameraed car park outside, 24-hour access. You can hook up your own music. It's very laid back like that. But then on the flip side, we've got a community, we've got a WhatsApp, I'm always contactable. We've got a lot of knowledgeable people in here that all share that. I can do programs, we do set training days where we all train at the same time. So you've got that community feel as well as the independence of come where you want, do what you want.
It's an amazing feel for the gym as well, you know, because there's not a lot of places around the city where you can come for specifically just for powerlifting. John's got like an amazing background in powerlifting. You like got some records as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say it's the only place in Sheffield you can come specifically for powerlifting. Now, there was a few like real strength specific gyms before that have kind of faded. This is the only one as it stands. Me personally, I started powerlifting at 16. I'm 27 now. I've been doing it 11 years. I had multiple drug-tested British records in bench press, total, squat. I've still got the all-time heaviest junior single ply bench press out of all federations in the UK in the 100 kilo class.
How much is that?
That was 242.5 kilo, weighing in at 99 kilo. And I've got the British coming up in a few months, and a lot of the lads here have also got competition, so we're all active in the sport.
And John's like built up his business from like grassroots. He had a smaller unit and he kind of outgrew that smaller unit, and he's like taking a risk on opening somewhere bigger now. And like, why did you open somewhere bigger? What made you want to go for even more? Because you could have stayed there, you could have thought, right, I want to stay niche, stay in this small place, but you still wanted to upgrade and go bigger.
Yeah, well, I think the unique position I'm in is that this isn't my sole income. So this is started off as a passion project, and it still really is. My goal isn't to make as much money as possible from this. It is to create a tight-knit powerlifting community like we used to have, and then more so. It's not money focused, it's community focused. The gym can pay for itself, and I don't have to stress about squeezing every last penny out of people. I can just deliver good quality and value for money.
And I think that's like a conversation me and John have been having. I talk a lot about in like a capitalist mindset about growing your business and more, but sometimes you just want to give. And I think some of the best businesses are focused on giving, and that's why a lot of people can come in and not feel as though it's going to be expensive. When I was young, I remember joining my first gym and being a big commitment to my parents for them paying for that gym. I had to go to my parents and say, oh, there's this gym, and I had to feel like I had to convince them. But if there's somewhere where I can go and I don't have to really convince my parents as much because I can afford it and I'm young and I want to power lift and lift heavy, and I'm going to get programming, so I'm going to get a lot more for my money, and there's a community feel where someone's going to teach me everything so I can not go wrong and make all the mistakes that we probably made.
Yep. Save a lot of time. Yeah, do it right from the get-go.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Good mission, and obviously the facility itself, you'll see in the clips that we're going to put in, and the location, there's parking here. So I think it's like a unique offering for anyone in Sheffield that wants to come. Do you think it's like age specific, or do you think anyone?
I think the youngest person we've got at the minute is 14, and the oldest is 60 something. So yeah, I mean, strength is never a weakness. There's no one in any aspect or walk of life or sport that wouldn't benefit from being stronger. Stronger doesn't necessarily mean bigger, obviously, but there's no disadvantage to ever being stronger. Show
me your one bit of favourite kit. What's your favourite kit in this bar, in this gym? Because I just mentioned bar because you've got a new bar here today. So you just bought a new bar.
Yeah, well, which makes 3 deadlift bars now. We've got the Strength Shop deadlift bar, Wolverson deadlift bar, and we've just got the brand new AOA deadlift bar, which there's only, I think, 10 of in the UK. We've also got the
which bar is there only 10 of?
The new deadlift bar, and also our AOA squat bar. There's only 10 of those in the UK as well. Yeah, very rare bit of kit.
Are these stiff bars? Are they flexi? What kind of bars?
The deadlift bar, super flexi, no central knurling, and then very aggressive knurling to grip onto. They're a bit thinner as well, so you can get everything out of your deadlift compared to a normal gym bar.
Let's say I'm young, I'm a member of a commercial gym. I'm like 16 to 21 years old, and I've been watching a bunch of YouTubers and I want to start lifting heavy. Why is the commercial bar no good for me? Why do I need to come somewhere specific?
The commercial bars, 9 times out of 10 will be a lot thicker, which makes a big difference. These deadlift bars are 29 mil. The commercial ones will be 32, which means it's just a bit bigger in your hand in order to grip onto. And then on top of that, the knurling, because it's shit knurling anyway, and also because it'll have been overused with it being in a commercial gym, will be smooth as anything. So unless you're using straps, which isn't very specific to sports, you're not going to be able to hold on to as bigger weights as what you could. Yeah.
Obviously, I think the bigger thing is when I was younger and I was training in commercial gyms, and my focus was strength when I was young, so I could do the powerlifting competition as well. And I remember thinking, I'm surrounded by people and I'm the strongest one here, and I was not progressing. I had to go somewhere and find people stronger than me. And I think that's what this gym kind of offers. It offers somewhere that you're gonna have people stronger than you, so you can actually progress.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want to be a big fish in a little pond because you won't go anywhere. Yeah. Well, I remember that comp that you did. And back then, like 300 kilo deadlift seemed kind of unimaginable. And then you see it a few times and you start to realize it's doable, and that's what you need. You need to be surrounded by things that are better than you so you know it's doable. Yeah.
Like, what's this back machine here? It's different. It's like a low row.
Yeah, ISO low row hits your lats a bit better. These two are probably my favorite at the minute, not because they're the best in the gym, but them are new bits. Like,
why did you buy these? Because obviously you don't usually see this in a powerlifting gym.
Big backs are important. Big backs will give you a big bench, big squat, big deadlift. It'll hold you in place. Help you keep your position in. All the strengths really from behind. It's the posterior chain. It's your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, your lower back, your erectors. All the stuff at the front's kind of just showy stuff. So yeah, we focus a bit more on the strength muscles.
And I'd say as well, like from owning sports rehab clinics, a lot of the weakness that we see it's a lot of the posterior chain. So often you hear, oh, you got a weak core, you got a weak back. Usually it's your back that's weak. Usually it's your glutes, your hands.
Forgetting about just being optimal for sport, lifestyle now is constantly hunched over either on a desk, driving, seated, and then doing exercises like this can really just pull you back into a healthy position, which not only makes you look better and feel better, you start breathing better, and there's endless benefits to that.
Yeah, amazing. So how can people contact this gym? How do they message you? How do they become a member? What's the process for them?
The best way is Instagram. If you've got Instagram, we've got Facebook now as well, but a direct message on Instagram will come straight to me. You'll get a response within an hour max, and then we can go from there.
Amazing. Okay, nice one.